Do you wish to be financially stable in 2024? Then this video is for you. This video is for you. So in this video, I want to talk about attaining financial stability in 2024. How you can actually attain financial stability in 2024. Let's move into it. So what is financial stability, you may ask? I've been talking about financial stability for quite a while now, because we have three major categories of people. Number one, those who are struggling financially. We have those who are financially stable. Then we have those who are financially free. I understand that what you hear more online is financial freedom, but you can't talk about financial freedom if you are not stable. There's a level of stability you need to maintain before you now begin to think about how to be free, whereby you no longer need to work, and your income from your investments is what is now catering for your monthly or daily expenses. So you don't need to work. That is what is called financial freedom. So what people even call financial freedom in the first place is not necessarily financial freedom. It is called financial stability or financial independence. All these concepts we'll be looking at, especially in this 2024 on this channel. So if you are yet to subscribe or you are yet to follow us, kindly do by clicking on the subscribe button or the follow button. Thank you so much. So let's move into it. So what is financial stability? Financial stability simply means being confident of your financial situation by keeping a healthy balance between your income and your expenses. Being confident. You know, when we talk about stability, we are talking about something having a solid foundation. You are not shaky, you are not afraid, you are not perturbed by situations, by your financial situation. So it means you are being confident of your financial situation by keeping. There's something that gives you that confidence. It is because you are keeping a healthy balance between your income and your expenses. So that is just the simple definition of financial stability. Being confident of your financial situation. Which means you must know your income and you must know your expenses. So it is not enough just to be confident without having record, without having something to prove. Don't forget, what you don't measure, you cannot manage it. So if you are not measuring your finance, you can't manage it. So you can't say you are confident. Those who are confident, it means they have something to prove. They have something tangible. They know their income. They know what they are expecting. For instance, monthly, they know it. And this happen more, especially those who are collecting salary, those who have salary, they believe that they are stable. That's why they talk about job security, because they believe that job security gives them financial stability. But in actual fact, we know that is no longer sustainable in 21st century. But those who are gone through who have a bit of financial intelligence, financial literacy, financial information, who have equipped themselves, they know what it means to keep a healthy balance between their income and their expenses. For instance, 2023, did you do a review on the total amount that came into your accounts that you received as income? Do you know the total amount that went out of your pockets, out of your account as expenditure? Do you know? So if you don't know 2023, how do you project for what will happen in 2024? That's what we are talking about. So financial stability. So what are the signs of financial stability before I talk about attaining it? How can you attain it even as a salary earner or as a small business owner? Because when we talk about financial stability, we are not talking about those who are wealthy, who are ultra wealthy, that even as a salary earner, you can actually be financially stable. It is when you have attained financial stability, you are no longer struggling financially. That's when you begin to think about financial freedom. And when we also talk about financial stability, it is relative. It is relative. It is not a matter of this is how much I earn. What do I mean? Somebody may be earning 200,000 naira and is financially stable, and somebody may be earning 1 million naira or 2 million naira and not be financially stable. So it is not amount dependent, it is not value dependent, it is personalized. It depends on how disciplined you are, how financial literate you are, and putting in the discipline, it is not knowledge that is power, it is applied knowledge that is power. It is what you apply. Okay, you know okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is how to protect my money, and you apply it. That is discipline. That is what we call power. So it is not amount or value dependent. Maybe the moment you begin to collect 1 million naira monthly, you'll be financially stable. No, that's a fallacy. It is not amount dependent. It is not hinged on the amount you are collecting, maybe as salary or as your revenue or income, or maybe net profit, or whatsoever metric you are using in this case. So let's quickly look at the signs of financial stability. Just four. Number one, you are debt free. You are debt free. And when I mean debt free, it means personal debt. I'm not talking about corporate debt. There's a different treatment for corporate debts. You are debt free. You are not owing anybody. That's number one. Number two is ability to pay your bills without worry. You are not perturbed, you are not disturbed about paying your bills, how you want to pay your bills. That is financial stability. Number three is you have saved money to cover for emergencies. You have at least 6 months of your monthly expenses being saved. 6 months of your monthly expenses being saved. Forget about inflation. It gives you stability. It helps you to think cash is king. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, if you keep cash in the bank, it's inflation is eating it. You need to know how to keep a balance between the two when you are over saving, because the reason why you save is to invest. So, but there are some savings that you need to have in your emergency, which is short term, to meet your short term need. We call it cash or cash equivalent in accounting, that you can easily liquidate, that even if you put it in assets, in maybe financial asset or it must be easily liquidated. You should be able to liquidate it easily. So that is, you have money saved up for your emergencies. Anything comes up, your car breaks down, health issue, you have money saved up. Nobody prays for emergencies, but one thing about life is, God forbid, but life permits. And what is the last sign of financial stability? Financial goals are clearly defined. Financial goals are clearly defined. You have clear financial goals being set for 2024. So those are just the signs of financial stability. So if you want to really attain financial stability, maybe you want to start, you are struggling financially. How do you attain financial stability? So there are 3 major classifications we can segment our expenses into. Number one, we have the things we must do. They are called essentials. They are things that we cannot do without. We call them needs. They are called essentials. That's number one. Number two, they are things you should do. They are your wants. Don't forget, human wants are unlimited. The things you should do are unlimited. Number three, those things you desire to do. You desire to do them. Those are they are what? They are luxury. So in 2024, as we believe based on projection that okay, things will get worse before they get better in 2024, even economists, they have said it, and looking at the way Nigeria is going, looking at the way the economy is going, we could actually say things are going to get better based on projection. Now, while we wait for the actualization of that projection, you need to be stable. So how do you attain this stability? It is for you to focus on what you must do. Let your focus be on what you must do. Leave what you should do for now. What you should do, those are your wants. Talking about clothing, the clothes you have, continue to wear those ones. Going to parties, you want to buy anything that is not your core essentials, that the things you can live without, that if you don't buy them, you will not die. Those are the things you should do. You want to upgrade your child's school, you don't need it for now, especially when you know you are still struggling. You just want to be financially stable. You are still trying to attain financial stability. So focus on your needs. What are your needs? Food. What are your needs? Housing. What are your needs? Savings. If you want to be financially stable, you need to take it serious. Savings. So don't forget, what is the message if you want to be financially stable? It's as simple as that. Focus on what you must do. Analyze it, evaluate it. Is this thing, must I do it? Is it a must? If it is a must, then go ahead and spend on it. If it is not a must, don't spend money on what you should do, so that eventually when you need money for what you must do, you now have to resort to borrowing. Don't let that happen to you, because many people spend money on what they should do. When they now need money for what they must do, they now resort to borrowing, and that's why they keep on maintaining the rat race in a cycle. They continue to struggle financially. So don't let that happen to you. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe and follow us for more. Click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we release a new video. On this channel, we'll be talking about personal development, real estate, investments, business, and finance. So thank you so much. Till we meet in our next video. Stay blessed.